I still have the voicemail. It came from my best friend's number, 2 days after he died. This happened in October of 2018. I was 26, living in Dayton, Ohio, and working night shifts at a logistics company off Edwin C. Moses Boulevard. My best friend, Tyler, and I had known each other since high school. We'd grown apart a bit after he moved to Cincinnati for work, but we still talked at least once a week. He died in a car accident on I-75. The police said it happened around 11:20 p.m. on October 12th. I remember because I'd texted him earlier that night about a concert we were supposed to go to the following weekend. He never replied. 2 days later, on October 14th, I was sitting in my apartment watching TV when my phone lit up. Tyler's name appeared on the screen. I froze. At first, I thought it was some kind of glitch. His mom still had his phone. Maybe she was going through his contacts. I let it ring out. But then, it happened again about an hour later. Same number. This time it rang twice and stopped. I texted his mom asking if she was using his phone. She replied almost instantly, "No, honey. The phone's still with the police. They haven't released his belongings yet." That's when the pit formed in my stomach. I remember setting my phone face down on the couch, my palms suddenly sweating. That night, I couldn't sleep. Around 2:34 a.m., my phone buzzed again. This time, it wasn't a call, it was a voicemail notification. The number, Tyler. My hands were shaking, so bad I almost dropped the phone. The message was only 4 seconds long. You could hear faint static, then a kind of scraping sound, metal on concrete, maybe, and then a whisper. It was low and muffled, but I swear it sounded like my name. I replayed it at least 10 times. I even recorded it on another phone so I could analyze it later. Every time I listened, it made my skin crawl more. I tried calling the number back. It rang once, then went to that robotic voice. This number is no longer in service. The next morning, I drove to the Dayton Police Department and asked if it was possible for a disconnected phone to still make a call. The officer just gave me a confused look and said, "No, sir. That's not possible." That night, October 15th, I was lying in bed around 11:48 p.m. My phone started vibrating again. It was Tyler's number. This time I answered. At first, there was silence, then faint breathing. Not like someone alive. It sounded wet, like something caught in a throat. I whispered, "Tyler?" There was a pause. Then that same scraping sound from before, louder now, right against my ear. It made my stomach twist. I yanked the phone away, but I could still hear it. A dragging noise. A weak, breathy sound that almost formed words. And then a voice. Just 2 words. "Help me." The line went dead. The next morning, I drove to Cincinnati. I needed to see his mom. I told her what happened. Showed her the call log. She broke down crying. She said the police still had his phone. It was evidence in the crash report. Later, I called the precinct myself. The officer confirmed it. Tyler's phone was locked in an evidence bag, battery dead. Never powered on since the night of the accident. I still have the voicemail. I've played it for a few people, and they all hear something different. Some say it's wind, others say it's traffic noise. But I know what I heard. I changed my number a month later. But sometimes late at night, I still hear that scraping sound in my head, the same one from a voicemail. And every year on October 14th, I get a no caller ID notification around midnight. I've stopped answering because some calls aren't meant to be picked up. Have you ever received a call or message from someone who's supposed to be gone? Share your story in the comments below. And if you enjoy true, chilling stories like this, subscribe to the Nightbound, where the shadows still whisper.